Good day and welcome to everyone. This is Honors and Awards Day in April of 2020, and no doubt this is a very different Honors and Awards Day because of the national and actually international pandemic of COVID-19. But we felt that it was very important to honor and to provide at least a digital representation of the incredible servant leadership that's taken place by our students this year at Campbellsville University. Up until 5 weeks ago, our spring semester was rolling right along, and we were just about to get the news that we'd again made the top 100 of U.S. News and World Report. We were anticipating all of the awards, the celebrations, the activity for seniors, and then COVID-19 hit. And no doubt all of us have had to make major adjustments, but even with an international pandemic taking place, we are so proud of our students at Campbellsville University. And so we hope that this program brings a smile to your face and a spirit of joy to your heart as we realize that Christ is present even in the midst of an international pandemic. And so as we move now into our program, know of our thoughts and prayers from Campbellsville University for each of our students, our faculty, our staff, our coaches, as we all work diligently to plan for the future and to make sure that Christian higher education at Campbellsville University will be even stronger in the future than it's been in the past. May God be with each of you. Well, let's begin our program by recognizing Miss Campbellsville University 2020. It's Sarah Basham. Miss Campbellsville is a May 2020 graduate with a Bachelor of Science degree in psychology with a biology and sociology minor and is from Louisville, Kentucky. She has exemplified what it means to be a true servant leader throughout her time at Campbellsville University. She has served as an intern for enrollment, a resident assistant in Staff Hall, treasurer of the Student Government Association leadership team, member of the Student Activities Board, member of the Campbellsville Running Club, and participated in many intramural leagues and activities throughout her college career. Sarah is a young lady that demonstrates the true character and integrity of all areas in her life, and she really lives out what it means to be a servant leader. We're fortunate we've got several testimonials that speak to Sarah's presence and the leadership that she has brought to our university. Let me begin with one of our academic leaders who writes and says, Sarah is just a very special young lady that embodies what it means to be a servant leader. Her intellectual curiosity, her creativity make it a pleasure to have her in class, and she lives her faith daily as she goes about leading on campus. Another comment from another individual that works very closely, actually it's a couple here on campus that work very closely with Sarah. They say, I believe Sarah represents the very best of Campbellsville University in many ways. She's a woman of character, demonstrating God's love through interactions with those around her. She's upbeat, she's positive, she's joyful. She's a natural leader. Witnessing her transition from a student serving as SGA treasurer to now an employee, because we are employing Sarah to come and join our housing staff, her presence has just been impressive. And this person goes on to say, I'm excited to see how God is using Sarah and her future ministry across the Campbellsville University campus. Another person writes and says, I can't think of a more selfless person. She's always thinking about other individuals before she thinks of herself. She loves God, and it comes forth in the way that she lives her life every day. And then finally, a person who was been close to her speaks to the fact that she's just been such a great community member. She's helped in forming the Campbellsville Running Club. She's been active in helping to get this up and going. And this person goes on to say, she just always displays a Christ-like example no matter where she is and what she's doing. And so it's my pleasure to present to you Miss Campbellsville University 2020, Sarah Basham. Sarah, we congratulate you. We are proud of you, and we pray for God's blessings on you as you now come to work at the university. Mr. Campbellsville University 2020 is Colin Coy. Mr. Campbellsville is a 2020 graduate with a Bachelor of Science degree in English with an economics minor and is from Cynthiana, Kentucky. Colin committed to become a student athlete here at Campbellsville University in the spring of 2016, but as he moved through his athletic career, it had to be cut short due to an injury. Colin came here to join our wrestling team. And so you'd think that might dampen his spirit, but that wasn't the case. He just got more involved across the campus and displayed leadership characteristics with everything that he was involved with. He continued to work and again choose a difficult major, the English major, with an economics minor, which again, great diversity in our academic program. He became a resident assistant working in our housing staff. Colin always lets his faith in the Lord Jesus Christ show through his positive outlook, the fact that he's an encourager. People speak of his intelligence, his commitment, his ability to get things done, and the fact that he's just such a positive role model for all that are around him. One of his supervisors wrote and said, Colin is the type of person that always gives 110%. I was constantly amazed at his ability to talk to everyone regardless of their interests and their beliefs. He just would make people feel welcome no matter what the circumstance. He's also a great problem solver, and no doubt if you work in housing, that's a great trait to have. Another person who worked closely and coached Colin says, Colin has to be one of the nicest young men to ever wear a Tiger wrestling uniform. He takes great pride in being a Tiger and always made himself available to help with anything that the team needed. He always put team first, not himself, but always remembered others as he became truly a leader in our wrestling program. His genuine care for others is going to lead him to be very successful throughout the rest of his life. That's Coach Frankie James commenting on Colin. Well, as you can tell, Colin has endeared himself across the campus. He's become a leader. And just like Sarah, how fortunate we are here at Campbellsville University to be able to honor these two graduates, to recognize them as Miss and Mr. Campbellsville. And so a special word of congratulations to Colin Coy for the outstanding leadership that he has brought to our campus during his time with us. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce the president of our Student Government Association, Rebecca Mobley. Rebecca's been a biology major here, and she recently learned that she had been accepted to the UK College of Dentistry. We're very proud of her. She has been an absolute wonderful student government president. She's been a true servant leader. She's been a spark of joy and energy in the way she's led student government. And so, Rebecca, come and share with us the SGA awards. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Carter. That was so sweet and unexpected. So, student government has the honor to award 3 different awards every year. So, our first award is the Extra Mile Student Award. It's given to a student who goes above and beyond for our campus. The 2020 recipient of the Extra Mile Student Award is Logan Hall. Logan Hall is a senior from Stanton, Kentucky, studying broadcast at CU. Logan works as the audio and visual production assistant here on campus. He is the bassist at New Doxology and the promotions assistant for Cumulus Media. Logan has also been a part of CU's marching band, pep band, and jazz band. Following graduation, he plans to work in radio or AV professional work. SGA believes he is deserving of this award because of how hard he works to make all events possible. He goes above and beyond to ensure that all needs and wants are met and truly seeks to do his job to the best of his ability. We've had the pleasure to personally work with Logan and are beyond grateful for his hard work and dedication. Logan's supervisor believes Logan deserves this award because he always goes above and beyond when he works on something and he's passionate about it. Whenever asked to work on AV event, he went beyond just what was expected to make sure that everything looked good and had good quality sound, both for the audience and for the people on stage. So your 2020 Extra Mile student is Logan Hall. The next award is the Extra Mile Staff or Faculty Award. In the same way, it's awarded to someone who goes above and beyond for our campus. And the 2020 Extra Mile Staff Award goes to Miss Terry Denham. Terry is a native of Greensburg, Kentucky, and is the daughter of late Charles Dobson and Dorothy Pinnock. She is a member of the Least, the Last, and the Lost Church and has been employed with CU since 2017. She also has a daughter named Sienna who is also employed with our physical plant. Terry stays active when not working at CU and by caring for her mother. She does missionary work, helping the least fortunate in surrounding counties. We are lucky before this job, she was working at Tri-Generation, helping people with everyday living. She lives her life as an example by doing good works. Her supervisor, Renee, says that they are lucky to have her. Students who live in Stapp Hall, where Miss Terry mainly works, had this to say about her. Miss Terry lives her life in such a way that she truly is the hands and feet of Jesus. She serves all the girls living in Stapp so well, while always having a smile and a kind word to share. I am so thankful to know Miss Terry because I have been personally impacted and inspired by her kindness. My time at CU so far would not be the same if Miss Terry was not a part of it. Another student says, Miss Terry's heart to serve has had a lasting impact on my life. Not only does she work hard at her job, but she cares for the girls in Stapp Hall by investing in them through intentional conversations. I always knew that if I saw Miss Terry in the hall, she would genuinely want to know how I was doing and would be prepared to offer a Bible verse or another form of encouragement. She truly embodies the mission of CU, and I'm so lucky to have gotten to cross paths with her. Your 2020 Extra Mile faculty recipient, Miss Terry Denham. Our final award is the Challenger Award, which is awarded to a faculty member every year that challenges, encourages, and pushes our students. The 2020 recipient of the Challenger Award is Miss Lori Eubank. Miss Lori Eubank has seen many accomplishments throughout her life, but those accomplishments have not come without hard work, struggle, or most importantly, faith and trust in God. Lori has a long-standing background in education and due to her recent blindness made the difficult decision to leave her position as administrator of Kentucky Christian School. Like anyone, Lori has had a time of mourning her loss of sight and loss of career and adjusting to a new reality. And while some may have expected her to adapt at a slower pace, she has proven that God still has work left for her to do. Lori's faith and commitment continues to inspire those around her. She has spent a considerable amount of time in a variety of trainings during the past couple of years to continue to allow God to work through her. She has had training on how to walk with and navigate her community with a cane. She continues to learn how to use new computer programs, and a favorite to all who meet her, Lori has had extensive training with her new guide dog, Gus. As adjunct professor in the School of Education, Lori continues to challenge herself as she shares her experience and love of teaching with her students. Her students are in turn challenged to not only teach future generations, but to do so with excellence and without an excuse. And with Gus by her side, he is a joy to all who will share a few carrots and a good belly rub, and to God be the glory. 10-year-old Caleb Watkins says, Miss Lori is really nice to me. She helps me to calm down, and she helps me with my work. Your 2020 Challenger Faculty Award is Miss Lori Eubank. SGA has been so thankful to be a part of campus as well as be a part of all of these three recipients' lives and get to work with them. Up next, presenting our Alumni Association Awards, is our Director of Alumni Relations, Ms. Ashley Farmer.
Thanks, Rebecca. As the 2019-2020 academic year comes to a close, the Alumni Association gives several awards to graduating seniors. The first award is our Talent Award. This is given to one who exemplifies natural talent in an area such as music, sports, or drama, or art. This year's recipient is Jordan Paul Ambergy. Our next award is our Leadership Award. This is for someone who is a natural and proven leader on campus and with other involvement. This year's Leadership Award goes to Ariel Catherine Emberton. Next up, our Don Doyle Spirit Award. This is given to a senior with such characteristics as enthusiasm, cheerfulness, loyalty, and personal commitment to the university. This year's Don Doyle Spirit Award goes to Cody Coxwell Campbell. Next up is our Outstanding Senior Award. This is based on leadership, academic excellence, school spirit, and involvement in the university. And this year's Outstanding Senior Award goes to Rebecca Lee Mobley. And then last is our Achievement Award. This is given to one who has overcome obstacles in their quest to graduate. And this year's Achievement Award goes to Jordan Marie Nucitelli.
One of the real joys during Honors and Awards Day each year is to recognize our valedictorian and salutatorian recipients. We recognize these also during our actual commencement exercises, and during our December 2019, we recognized the valedictorians and salutatorians, and I know that in our printed program that they are mentioned, but we want to wish them the very best, and again, they've been recognized during commencement. Our valedictorians for this May 2020, our first is John Patrick Caldwell. John earns the Bachelor of Science in Social Studies area and Secondary Education minor. He is from Lebanon, Kentucky. And again, congratulations to John Patrick Caldwell for earning a 4.0 during his studies at Campbellsville University. Our second is Allie Clarice Evans. She earned a Bachelor of Science in Mathematics and a major in Mass Communication with an emphasis in broadcast digital media. She's from Bradsfordville, Kentucky, and again, we want to congratulate Allie for her 4-point average during her time of study. Our third is Rachel Page McWilliams. Rachel earned the Bachelor of Science in Middle Grades Education and grades 5 through 9 major in Math and Social Studies emphasis. She's from Benton, Kentucky. Again, we want to congratulate her on her 4-point achievement, Rachel Page McWilliams. Our next is Bailey Lynn Now. Bailey earned the Bachelor of Science in Exercise Science area. She's from Rhineyville, Kentucky. Again, a significant accomplishment, earning the 4.0 during her time of study. Our next is Kylie Madison Lynn Phipps. Kylie earned the Bachelor of Social Work here from Campbellsville. She is from Burkesville, Kentucky. Again, congratulations on that 4.0 for Kylie. And our last valedictorian is Lakin Julia Walls, having earned the Bachelor of Science in Biology with a minor in Psychology. She's from Bardstown. And again, we want to congratulate Lakin Julia Walls on her 4.0. So again, a significant accomplishment for each of these valedictorians for May of 2020. Our salutatorian for May here 2020 is Bethany Alyssa Piercy. She earned the Bachelor of Science in Psychology, and she also has a minor in Marriage and Family Ministry from Campbellsville. She's from Shepherdsville, Kentucky, and again, we congratulate her in being our salutatorian for May 2020. We'll now move into the specific program areas of the academic program, and our Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Donna Hedgepath, will come and share with you the recipients across the academic program. Dr. Hedgepath.
Thank you. I have the distinct honor of introducing all the academic awards today. I know that their department faculty join me in congratulating them on this honor. To every recipient, and they miss seeing you today. Beginning with Art and Design. Art and Design Award, Farrah Phillips. Biology. We have two recipients, Jamie Thompson, Lakin Walls. Thomas V. Jeffries Chemistry Award. The recipient is Rebecca Wolford. Environmental Science Natural Resources Award, presented to Caleb Miller. Environmental Science Physical Science Award, presented to Sophia Carson. Pre-Health Professions, presented to Chandler Dunn and Sarah Jean Hughes. Physics Award. The recipient is Alberto Perez. We have two recipients for the Mathematics Award. Allie Clarice Evans and Alberto Perez. Accounting, presented to Abraham Varghese. Business Information Technology Award, presented to Cody Mayhew. Computer Information Systems, presented to Abraham Varghese. The Economics Award is presented to Leonardo Lima Montero. General Business Award, presented to Trevor Ridner. We have two recipients for the Healthcare Management Award, Aaron Rugnau and Shandon Russell. The Dr. Ann Moore Human Resource Management Award is presented to two of our graduates, Hannah Dowell and Takeda Wooldridge. Marketing Award, presented to Momo Orioka. The Outstanding Senior Music Student with Instrumental Emphasis is presented to Josh Neff. The Outstanding Senior Music Student Vocal and Keyboard Emphasis, presented to Jordan Ambergy. The Outstanding Graduate Music Student, the recipient, Daniel Wesley. Next, we have several categories under the William K. Pennebaker Education Awards. First, the Interdisciplinary Early Childhood Education Award, presented to Melissa Tomlinson. P5 Award, recipient Andrew Coy. 5-9 is presented to Rachel McWilliams. The P12 Education Award, presented to Joshua Neff. And the 812 Education Award, presented to John Patrick Caldwell. The L.M. Hamilton Scholarship recipient this year is Caitlin Brooke Hardwick. The Beth Kemper Memorial Scholarship, presented to Elena Maria Hughes. The Ruby Curry Award in English, presented to Rachel Page Hasty. Broadcast and Digital Media Award, the recipient is Allie Evans. Outstanding Film Student awarded to Cannon Young. Journalism Award presented to Ariel Emberton. Public Relations Award, recipient Matthew Billiot. Spanish Award, Samantha Cano. Nursing, recipient Haley Alexander. Nursing recipient at the Conover Education Center, Leanne Devine. Marriage and Family Ministry Award goes to Kayla Smith. We have 2 recipients for Pastoral Ministries. The first, Tristan Raines, and Hunter Underwood. The Pastoral Ministries Award at our Louisville Education Center, the recipient is Perry Mitchell. The Dr. Jacqueline L. Sandifer Criminal Justice Award is presented to Taylor Alardo. The Criminal Justice Outstanding Senior Award presented to Rebecca Satterley. History Award presented to Ariel Emberton. The Dr. William E. Bennett Political Science Award presented to Jacob Tanner Cahoe. Psychology Award presented to Ariel Thompson. The Bobby R. Heim Social Studies Outstanding Senior Award goes to John Patrick Caldwell. Outstanding Senior in Sociology presented to Monica Gregory. Outstanding Senior in the Honors Program goes to Lara Moore. International Education Award presented to Saya Sano. Also, the International Studies Award is presented to Sayo Sano. Carver School of Social Work, Outstanding Senior Award, Kaylee Phelps. The Health and Physical Education Award is presented to Mark Lawrence. The Outstanding Senior for Sport Management is presented to Max Stottridge. Sport Medicine, Exercise Science. Outstanding Senior Award presented to Bailey Nall. And finally, Sport Medicine Fitness Wellness Specialist Award is presented to Destin Bennett. Congratulations to everyone in your academic areas, and the best to you for your future pursuits as you graduate and move on to other opportunities. I'm going to move on to Servant Leadership Awards. Campbellsville University chooses a faculty, staff, and student who exemplifies servant leadership in their daily life, in the classroom, in their work, and in their relationships, just exemplifying the mission of Campbellsville University and all that they do. The Faculty Servant Leadership Award is presented to Mr. Troy Young. Mr. Young is a math instructor in our mathematics department. He came to us 5 years ago after he retired from teaching math at Taylor County High School. Mr. Young is a servant leader in all that he does. Students enjoy his classes. They want to be in his class, and he is available 24/7 and is just a hard worker who wants to see his students succeed. So congratulations to Mr. Young. Next, the Staff Servant Leadership Award is special to all of us, especially to me. Ms. Vanita Hooper, who is the face and the heart of Academic Affairs Office. She works with all of our faculty and our students and every office on campus in a way that is sweet-spirited and accommodating, and she is always there for those who are in need of her. She's been here more than 15 years at this point, working diligently, and even during this time, she has been working and helping and responding to students in a way that many do not. So congratulations, Ms. Vanita Hooper, on your Servant Leadership Award.
We have 2 students being honored as recipients of the Servant Leadership Award as well. The first is Miss Kennedy Kelly. Kennedy is a marriage and family ministry major from Almo, Kentucky. Throughout her college career, she has been active in CU Outdoors and Baptist Campus Ministry. She served as a council member for BCM, leading the women's ministry on campus. She has also worked in the Office of Enrollment and served as a resident assistant for Residence Life. Kennedy defines being a servant leader as someone who shows selfless intent and desires to share and show the heart of Jesus through every action performed and every conversation held. She believes servant leadership is a quality that is both born and grown throughout one's life. To her, the idea of servant leadership is different than natural-born leadership. It is an act of dying to self so that you can best love, care for, and serve all people in the same way Jesus would. After graduating, Kennedy plans to apply the things she has learned through service and leadership by taking those things and allowing them to guide her as she journeys onward. She plans to use these lessons in her workplace, her church, and her relationships with others. Kennedy will be donating a portion of her Servant Leadership Award to Jesus School of Ministry in support of Jordan Nucitelli. The second recipient of the Student Servant Leadership Award is Mr. Arian Belt. Arian is a business administration major from Creola, Alabama. Throughout his college career, he has been active in church outreach, Campbellsville University football, Baptist Campus Ministry, and served as a manager for CU women's basketball and worked as creative communications intern. His accolades include being chosen to serve as a mentor in the football mentorship program. He received incentives from the CU football program for his high GPA and served as BCM president-elect. To Arian, a servant leader is someone who is trustworthy, respectful, and genuinely has everyone's best interest in mind. A person that is always there to encourage others and lend a helping hand. After graduating, Ryan plans to apply the things he has learned through service and leadership during his time at Campbellsville University to his life and his career. He wants to meet new people and help those in need when he can. Ryan will be donating a portion of his Servant Leadership Award money to the youth ministry program at Albany First Baptist Church. Congratulations to Kennedy and Ryan. We're very thrilled for you, and this is such an honor for you all.
We're beginning to wind our Honors and Awards Day program down, and we now move into a section that really concentrates on servant leadership, character development, and certainly undergirded by strong academic achievement, but the emphasis does shift just a bit in terms of kind of broader community life. The university has a vision goal. It's to be the finest, most caring Christian university in America. It was out of this vision goal that we knew that we needed to continue to recognize individuals who step forward and live out that vision. I'm reminded of the verse in 1 Peter 3:15 that where we're told, always be prepared to make a defense for anyone who calls you to account for the hope that is in you, and always do it with gentleness and reverence. And so the recipients of this next category of awards, I believe, embody that spirit. This year we have created this new category. We're calling it the John Chowning Award for Diversity and Community. The champion on our campus for the last 23 years of making sure that Campbellsville University is inclusive has been Mr. John Chowning, who now has his doctorate. I should be referring to him as Dr. John Chowning. John is officially retired from Campbellsville University, but he still works a number of hours every week and assists me in the president's office. He also assists Mr. Kelly in the development office and really throughout the university in ways to be helpful. John is known for his commitment of making sure that Campbellsville University has been inclusive no matter a person's socioeconomic background, their race, their age, the circumstance which they hail from. And so it's my pleasure to announce 3 recipients under this category of the John Chowning Award for Diversity and Community. Our first is Dr. Twyla Hernandez to represent the faculty. Dr. Hernandez, as many of you know, serves as our lead professor in the study of missions and missiology here at Campbellsville University through our School of Theology. She's always a champion of how do we share Christ in a compassionate and holistic way. Her classes are popular. She does a great job with a missions outreach week each year to highlight missions. She's led the university into a new relationship with Buckner International, which is the leading orphanage across America, helping disadvantaged young people. And so it's my pleasure to announce that our faculty recipient of the John Chowning Award for Diversity and Community is Dr. Twyla Hernandez. Representing our staff is Raquel Cunha. Raquel heads up our English as a Second Language program here at the university. She teaches actively in that program, and she has been a voice of making sure that non-English speaking individuals are treated with grace and dignity always across our campus. And so it's my pleasure to introduce Raquel Cunha as our staff recipient. And then our student recipient for the John Chowning Award for Diversity and Community is Edwin Ford. Edwin has championed our Black Student Association and helped to make sure that, again, the university is inclusive in all that we do. And so, again, I want to say a special word of thank you to Edwin for his work as he has worked with the Black Student Association and with our various student life programs. Thank you, Edwin. Well, that represents, again, a new category for us here at the university and supports our vision goal. Next, as we wind our program down, are the recipients for affectionately referred to with the acronym ODK. It's Omicron Delta Kappa. This is the National Leadership Honor Society, and this is an honor society that came to Campbellsville University because of our relationship with Dr. E. Bruce Heilman at the University of Richmond. Matter of fact, I was inducted into ODK well before I came to Campbellsville, and now I'm in my 21st year. But ODK is recognized as the premier servant leadership national association. And so on your screen, we'll be listing the various recipients who have been inducted into our Circle of Leadership Award for ODK this year. Following our ODK presentation is going to be the listing of our new members of Alpha Chi. Alpha Chi is recognized as one of the premier academic and character associations in America across the United States. They have a very strong student support program where students can go to their national meeting and read papers and talk again how they're integrating their pursuit in terms of academics into real life. And again, we appreciate and are very thankful for our relationship with Alpha Chi, and we congratulate each of the students being inducted into this National Honor Society. And then to end our program today will be the listing of the recipients of our Champions of Character through our athletic program. Every sport nominates through a process of both students and the coaches of who will represent that given sport in terms of how they've conducted themselves in caring about others and putting other people first and honoring their relationship to the Lord Jesus Christ. And so you'll be seeing on your screen the recipients of the Champions of Character Award. As these names come across the screen, please know of our warmest wishes from campus here in Campbellsville University in Campbellsville, Kentucky. We hope and pray that each of you stay safe and well during this time. We encourage you to follow the Center for Disease Control guidelines for health and safety, and we look forward to the day and time when we're able to have face-to-face interaction back on our main campus and across our regional locations. May the Lord be with each of you. Thank you for your love and support of Campbellsville University.
Finally, I do offer everyone congratulations and to reiterate that we do miss you, but we're also very proud of you. We pray for you as you seek God's calling in your life, and most especially, we look forward to seeing you soon. God bless.